Imagine standing in complete darkness. No moonlight, no stars, no flashlight. The kind of darkness so complete that you can't even use your own hand in front of your face. Every direction looks exactly the same, every sound feels amplified, and every second your imagination starts filling the void with things that may or may not be there. Now imagine hearing something move, a scrape against stone, a splash somewhere nearby, a faint clicking noise that seems to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. You freeze, your eyes strain desperately to see something, anything, but there is nothing to see. And that's when you realize something terrifying. You may not be able to see it, but it could probably sense you. For most animals, darkness is a disadvantage. It slows them down, it makes hunting harder, and increases the chance of failure. But some creatures evolve differently. Over millions of years, nature created hunters so specialized that light became almost irrelevant. Some can detect tiny vibrations moving through water, soil, or stone. Some can build detailed maps of their surroundings using sound alone. Others can sense heat, electricity, or chemical signals invisible to every human sense. One creature on this list can locate prey by detecting the faint electrical activity generated by living bodies. Another hunts effectively despite having almost no usable eyesight at all. And one massive predator spends its life diving into a world so dark and remote that scientists still struggle to understand what happens there. The deeper we go down this list, the stranger these hunters become, and by the time we reach number 1, you'll discover a creature that proves darkness isn't empty at all. It's full of predators. Waiting, watching, listening. Today, we're counting down the 15 creatures that hunt in complete darkness. And trust me, number 1 may completely change the way you think about the dark. Number 15, Cave Huntsman Spider. You'll probably never hear it coming. Deep inside Australian cave systems lives a spider that has spent countless generations adapting to a world without sunlight. The cave huntsman spider looks almost alien. Its legs stretch outward like living sensors, allowing it to explore every inch of its surroundings. Some species have greatly reduced eyesight, others barely rely on vision at all. They don't need to. The darkness has forced them to evolve another strategy. Every movement creates vibrations, every vibration tells a story. An insect crawling across stone, a beetle navigating a cave wall, a small creature making the mistake of getting too close. The spider feels those signals and follows them directly to the source. But here's the disturbing part. Unlike web-building spiders, huntsman spiders actively pursue prey. They don't wait, they hunt. Imagine entering a cave and switching off your flashlight. Somewhere nearby, a creature is moving confidently through darkness that would leave you completely helpless. And that's only the beginning. Because the next hunter lost something important, and became even more effective because of it. Number 14, Blind Cavefish. Most animals will struggle to survive without eyesight. This fish turned it into an advantage. Hidden inside underground rivers and flooded cave systems are species of blind cavefish that spend their entire lives in permanent darkness. Generation after generation, their eyes become less useful. Eventually, many species lost them almost completely. At first, that sounds like a disadvantage. But nature rarely wastes energy. Instead of relying on vision, these fish develop extraordinary sensitivity to water movement. Special sensory organs running along their bodies detect even the smallest disturbance. A drifting insect, a struggling crustacean, a tiny ripple moving through the water, everything becomes information. Scientists believe losing the eyesight may actually help conserve valuable energy in environments where food is scarce. That's scary enough. Then researchers discovered that some cavefish navigate complex underwater environments with remarkable precision despite never seeing them. Imagine exploring a maze you've never seen before. Now imagine doing it perfectly. In total darkness, that's everyday life for these fish. But the next creature hunts using a method that sounds almost impossible. Number 13, Eye. At first glance, it looks like something from a nightmare. Large eyes, messy fur, long fingers that seem completely unnatural. The eye of the Madagascar is one of the strangest mammals on Earth, and one of the most specialized nighttime hunters ever discovered. Most people think it simply searches trees randomly. The truth is much stranger. As it moves through the forest, the eye rapidly taps on tree bark with its elongated middle finger. Hundreds of taps, thousands of taps. Then it listens. Tiny echoes reveal hidden chambers inside the wood. Those chambers often contain insect larvae. The eye pinpoints their exact location, chews through the bark, and extracts them using the same finger. It's almost like a biological sonar. Most people don't know this. The eye can locate prey hidden deep inside wood that would remain completely invisible to most predators. If you encountered one at night, illuminated only by moonlight, its appearance alone would be unsettling. Then you realize it's hearing things hidden beneath solid wood, which somehow makes it even stranger. But the next hunter on this list doesn't rely on hearing, it relies on touch. Number 12. Star-nosed mole. The terrifying part isn't what it sees, it's what it feels. The star-nosed mole spends much of its life underground where vision is nearly useless. Its most famous feature is the bizarre star-shaped structure covering its nose. Those 22 flesh appendages contain thousands of sensory receptors. Together, they would create one of the most sensitive touch organs found anywhere in nature. As the mole moves, it constantly scans everything around it. Roots, soil, rocks, insects. Nothing escapes detection. Scientists have measured the speed at which the star-nosed mole identifies and consumes prey. The results were astonishing. They can locate and eat prey in fractions of a second, faster than the human eye can comfortably follow. And that's where things get unsettling. Imagine living underground in total darkness, no visual cues, no warning signs. Then a predator appears and finds you almost instantly. For tiny creatures beneath the soil, that's reality. But our next hunter climbs through the trees above. Number 11. Owl monkey. When the forest goes dark, the owl monkey becomes active. Native to South America, these unusual primates are among the few truly nocturnal monkeys in the world. Their enormous eyes dominate their faces. Every available photon matters. Every tiny amount of light becomes valuable. Those eyes help them move through the forest that appear nearly black to humans. They search for insects, fruits, and small prey while almost daytime animals are asleep. But here's the surprising part. Darkness gives them a huge advantage. Many competitors become inactive after sunset. Predators that depend heavily on vision struggle to locate them. The owl monkey thrives precisely when visibility disappears. Imagine hearing branches move overhead. You look up, nothing. The movement continues. Still, nothing. Meanwhile, the monkey has likely known your location the entire time, and the next creature takes darkness to an even greater extreme. Number 10. The blind cave salamander. This animal looks like it belongs on another planet. Its skin pale, its eyes tiny and barely functional. And it spends its life in underground waterways untouched by sunlight. The blind cave salamander survives in one of Earth's most isolated environments. Food is rare, opportunities are limited, every meal matters. Instead of relying on vision, it uses highly sensitive chemical detection. Tiny traces left behind by prey become invisible trails. The salamander follows them patiently through dark water. Hours may pass, sometimes even days, but eventually, the hunter closes in. Most predators depend on speed. This one depends on persistence. The frightening part is how perfectly adapted it is to the environment where most humans would find it almost impossible to survive in. Permanent darkness, cold, freezing water, limited food. Yes, it continues hunting successfully. This brings us to our next creature, which many people may underestimate. Number 9. The brown kiwi. It may look harmless, just like its name, kiwi, but darkness is where it excels. The brown kiwi spends much of its life searching for prey under the cover of the night. Unlike most birds, its nostrils sit near the top of its beak. That gives it an incredible sense of smell. Earthworms hidden underground, insects buried beneath leaves, small invertebrates concealed beneath soil. The kiwi can detect them with surprising accuracy. Most birds depend heavily on sight. The kiwi find another solution. And that's what makes this animal so fascinating. Darkness forces innovation. Every species on this list solves the same problem differently. Some listen, some feel, some smell. And the next hunter survives in a world where darkness is nearly obsolete. Number 8. The vampire squid. Its name alone sounds terrifying, but the reality is even stranger. The vampire squid lives deep beneath the ocean surface in regions where sunlight barely exists. Its dark body and web-like arms create an eerie silhouette drifting through the black water. The environment around it is completely silent. cold, and unimaginably dark. Sensitive filaments extend from its body, helping it detect food and movement around it. Meanwhile, bioluminescent organs can produce flashes of light that confuse threats. Everything about this creature seems designed for life in darkness. The disturbing part isn't its appearance. It's the realization that entire ecosystems exist in these depths, thousands of feet below the surface, far beyond human sight. And the vampire squid is only one of the creatures living there. But our next predator uses darkness much more aggressively. Number 7. The Black Scorpion. The darkness is its greatest weapon. Black scorpions emerge when many other animals are settling down for the night. Their bodies are covered with tiny sensory hairs capable of detecting vibrations moving through the ground. A walking insect sends signals to the soil. The scorpion immediately knows something is nearby. Then comes a strike. Fast, precise, efficient. The victim often has a little chance to react. Most people don't realize how dependent scorpions are on these vibration detection systems. In complete darkness, they can still build an accurate picture of their surroundings. Imagine reaching to a dark crack in a rock wall. You don't see anything, but something beneath your hand has already sensed your approach. And that's what makes these encounters with these animals so unsettling. The next hunter takes the attack into the air. Number 6. The Ghost Bat. Silent fight is frightening enough. The ghost bat makes it worse. Found across parts of Australia, this predator hunts insects, reptiles, birds, rodents, and other small animals. Unlike many bats that focus almost entirely on insects, ghost bats pursue a surprisingly diverse range of prey. Their large ears capture subtle sounds hidden within darkness. A rustling leaf, a tiny footstep, a brief movement among rocks. That's often all the information they need. Then, scientists discovered something even more impressive. Ghost bats can launch attacks with remarkable precision despite operating in near total darkness. The victim may never realize danger is approaching. One moment, everything is quiet. The next, the hunt is over. But the next creature on this list doesn't rely on hearing. It relies on heat itself. Number 5. The Pit Viper. The darkness doesn't hide you from this predator. Warm-blooded animals consistently release heat. Most creatures can't see it. Pit vipers can. Special heat-sensing organs located between their eyes and nostrils detect infrared radiation. That means a mouse hiding in darkness still appears visible. A resting bird still appears visible. Anything producing body heat just becomes a target. And that's where things get unsettling, almost eerie. The snake doesn't need moonlight. It doesn't need sunlight. It doesn't even need any movement. Heat alone can reveal prey. Imagine hiding in total darkness, convinced nothing can find you. Meanwhile, another creature can effectively see your temperature glowing against the environment. That's a terrifying advantage. But the next predator is far more aggressive. Number 4. The Giant Centipede. This is the creature many people wish didn't exist. Giant centipedes patrol tropical forests after dark searching for prey. Some species exceed a foot in length. Their bodies ripple across the ground with unsettling speed. Sensitive antennae constantly sample the environment. Every vibration matters. Every scent matters. Every movement matters. The prey list is surprisingly broad. Insects, frogs, lizards, rodents, and even bats. Venomous claws help immobilize victims quickly. The nightmare, however, doesn't stop there. Researchers have documented giant centipedes climbing, swimming, and exploiting environments many people wouldn't even expect. They're adaptable, efficient, and perfectly comfortable operating in the darkness. But even these predators are tiny compared to what's coming next. Number 3. The Deep Sea Anglerfish. Thousands of feet below the surface, sunlight disappears completely. This is the realm of the anglerfish. Its most famous weapon is a glowing lure extended from its head. In a world of darkness, light becomes irresistible. Small creatures notice its glow. They approach cautiously, Then curiosity takes over. The trap then closes. Behind the lure waits a mouth filled with long needle-like teeth. The contrast is terrifying. The very thing attracting prey is also sealing its fate, and that's what makes the anglerfish so effective. It's turned darkness into an advantage. The deeper the darkness becomes, the more valuable the tiny light appears. Unfortunately, for nearby prey, the light is a lie, and the next creature doesn't need light at all. Number 2. The electric eel. Imagine being able to see without using your eyes. That's essentially what the electric eel does. These remarkable predators generate electric fields that extend into the surrounding water. When another animal enters that field, the disturbance reveals its location. It's almost like radar, except biological. The eel can build a sensory picture of its environment even when visibility is poor. Then comes its most famous ability: powerful electrical discharges. The voltage can stun prey almost instantly. Victims often lose the ability to escape before they even understand what's happening. Most people think electric eels use electricity only as a weapon, but the real reason they're feared is that the electricity also helps them find the prey in complete darkness. And that brings us to the ultimate hunter on this list. At number 1, the sperm whale. This is where darkness becomes truly alien-like. The sperm whale is the largest toothed predator on Earth, and a dog can grow longer than a city bus. Its size alone is impressive. The size isn't what earned it the top spot. Its hunting grounds did. When a sperm whale dives, it leaves behind the world we know. It descends thousands of feet beneath the ocean surface, beyond sunlight, beyond visibility, beyond the reach of most life. At depths exceeding 3,000 feet, darkness becomes absolute. No moonlight, no stars, no horizon. Only black water stretching endlessly in every direction. And somehow, this is where the whale hunts. Its primary targets include large squid and even giant squid. Finding them should be basically impossible, yet sperm whales locate them repeatedly. The secret is echolocation. The whale produces powerful clicking sounds that travels enormous distances through the water. Those sound waves bounce off of objects and returns as echoes. From those echoes, the whale gathers information about size, distance, shape, and movement. It creates a detailed acoustic picture of the darkness around it. Imagine navigating a mountain range with your eyes closed, using sound alone. Now imagine doing that while diving thousands of feet beneath the ocean. Researchers have recorded sperm whale clicks among the loudest biological sounds ever measured. Every click helps reveal prey hidden within the darkness. But here's the fascinating part. Scientists still don't fully understand many aspects of these hunts. We know giant squid fight back. Whales often carry circular scars left by powerful squid tentacles, evidence of battles fought in darkness. Evidence of encounters almost no human has ever witnessed directly. Somewhere beneath the ocean, massive predators are pursuing other massive predators through the black water that sunlight has never touched. And even today, much of that world remains mysterious to us. That's why the sperm whale claims number 1 position, not simply because it hunts in darkness, but because it hunts in one of the most least understood environments on the earth. A place where sound replaces sight, where pressure crushes most forms of life, and where the greatest battles happen completely unseen. Those were the 15 creatures it hunts in complete darkness. Some rely on touch, some rely on scent. Some use sound, electricity, or heat. Each one proves that darkness isn't a weakness. For the right predator, it's an advantage. Which one of these creatures scared you the most? The giant centipede, the pit viper, the anglerfish, or the sperm whale hunting giant squid in the black depths of the ocean? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you love documentaries about nature's strangest and most terrifying creatures, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. But because when the lights go out, the world doesn't stop moving, the hunt doesn't stop, and the darkness was never empty.